Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Ivan here. This is my last video before Christmas, so I thought that I should show you something a bit more affordable. This watch is from a brand called MiliFortic. They are a new brand on Aliexpress, and one of their very first releases is this Hamilton Murph Homage, which for €150, it offers quite a bit of value. This watch was sent to me for a review by the brand itself, but you can find it available for purchase in their Aliexpress store. Right now this model is priced at €145 here in Spain, and it's available in two different dial configurations. Gradient blue, which is the one that I'll be showing you today, while the other version comes in classic black. In addition, there is a slightly different model which uses the same case, but it features a small second complication. And as always, if you're interested, check the links in the description of this video. The watch arrived in this hard shell case, which is very compact, and as I always say, the reason I like this kind of cases is that you can use them to transport your watch, together with a few straps, easily and without having to worry about the watch getting damaged. With this, MiliFortic is also giving you a cleaning cloth, a strap removal tool, and of course there is a warranty card as well. Alright guys, let's go through the dimensions now. This watch is actually quite compact, and as such it's great for everyday use. The case diameter is 39mm, the lug to lug is 46, while the thickness is 12.3, and finally we've got the lug width, which is 20mm. As always, here's what it looks like on my 17cm or 6.7-inch wrist. I'm used to wearing bigger watches than this one, but to be honest, I'm very pleased with how it wears. In terms of comfort, it feels great. It weighs only 77 grams on this genuine leather strap, which by the way is surprisingly good, quality-wise. And overall, I think it's a nice looking watch. For a size comparison, here it is next to my Seiko Alpinist Sharp 017. They've got pretty much identical dimensions, at least on paper. The difference is about half a millimeter here and there, but in reality the MiliFortic were just a bit smaller due to the lack of a second crown. When it comes to the design, as I mentioned at the very beginning, this watch looks very similar to the Hamilton Khaki Field Murph watch. It's not 100% identical, but you can clearly tell where the idea came from, and I'm totally fine with that. It's a military design, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you probably know that besides watches, I'm into guns as well, and I love wearing military-inspired watches at the range. Anyways, for €145, you may not be getting an original design, but you're definitely getting a decent amount of quality. The case feels very solid, the crystal is made of sapphire, and the water resistance is 100 meters. The finishing is decent as well. The case is completely satin finished, which gives it a very nice tool-like appearance that you can always dress up or down with a different strap. As I told you a moment ago, the leather strap that comes with the watch is very nice. It's thick, it's well made, it doesn't require any break-in time, and overall I find it very versatile, and I would wear it in pretty much any situation that doesn't involve water. If you plan on swimming with this watch, then here it is on a silicone strap from Aliexpress. By the way, this strap, I'm quite sure I paid about €5 or €6 for it, and it's just amazing how well it matches the dial. It comes with quick release spring bars, and the quality is hard to beat for the money. And here's me trying to be a bit more open-minded. Lately, I've been trying to understand NATO straps, simply because I've been impressed by one or two that I showed in some of my previous videos. This one is from St. Martin, the quality is exceptional, and although the color scheme doesn't quite work together with the watch very well, it gives you an idea of what this MiliFortic would look like on a NATO strap. Next, let's try it on with a couple of straps from Riches. The first one is a black canvas with red stitching, and I think that's a very good combination. These come with quick release spring bars, and they're quite affordable too. Finally, this tactical strap is probably one of my favorite from their catalog. I usually wear it with my Alpinist, but it does look nice on the MiliFortic as well. In fact, I think it suits it better than the Alpinist. Now that the strap showdown is over, let's have a closer look at the dial. Again, it looks very similar, almost identical to the Hamilton dial, but the font of the text and the markers is slightly different. And of course the most obvious difference here is the gradient blue color. Most of the time the dial looks quite dark, almost black, but in the right light conditions the blue color can be appreciated. It's quite subtle, but it looks nice nonetheless. Overall, I'm very happy with the dial, it looks good, and it's super legible thanks to the large hour markers and the hands that extend all the way to the minute-second markings. Here is a quick look at the loom, guys. I've no idea what kind has been used here, but it's not terrible. The hour markers are noticeably less bright in comparison to the hands, and so they fade away fairly quickly. However, the hour and minute hands remain visible significantly longer, and they are the ones to count on in the dark. The movement inside the MiliFortic is of course the Seiko NH35, which is great news considering this watch costs 145 euros only. What surprises me is that it's the non-date version of the NH35, and so there is no date ghost position. Therefore, to hack the movement, you need to pull out the crown only once. Another thing worth mentioning here is that the crown stem feels very sturdy and the crown screws in and out right away. There you have it, guys. To sum things up, the MiliFortic Khaki Field Homage is a good looking, well built watch with a sapphire crystal, a reliable movement and a decent strap. So, if you're looking for a good value for money field watch, then I highly recommend it. That's all for today, everyone. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, so I wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic time with your loved ones. And hey, don't forget, Christmas is the perfect holiday to use as an excuse to buy yourself a new watch. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one.